This is where we show you the ins and outs and everything there is to know about mobile homes. It is truly our mission to transform lives through mobile homes. So thanks for watching Franco Mobile Homes.
What's up, guys? Franco Mobile Homes here, and today we are talking about appraisal contingencies and what happens when there's an appraisal shortage on your offer, whether you're on the selling side or the buying side in mobile homes, or even very similarly in real estate. So let's talk about that. The first thing is to definitely understand the appraisal contingency. That contingency is something that allows the buyer to back out or cancel if there's an issue with the appraisal. That's why a lot of times in a very low inventory market like today, we have buyers that remove that appraisal contingency to show their faith in going through with the offer, even if the appraisal comes out short. And usually in a fast appreciating market, you'll see that comps tend to fall behind what homes are selling for. So the appraisal, which is basically what a bank would see a home is worth. Let's say the appraisal comes out as $200,000 for that mobile home, but people are buying that same mobile home for $220,000, and you're often having to buy at that price in order to move forward. So if there's that big of an issue, that big of a gap, and there's an appraisal issue there, what then happens? So if there is that appraisal shortage, usually what'll happen is whatever their loan amount was, they'll be loaned up to that $200,000. So the buyer would have to come up with that extra $20,000 on top of their down payment in order to make this work. So depends on which side you're on, the buyer side or the seller side. You'll want to try to fight for what you can. On the seller side, you're going to try to fight for them to figure it out, get your down payment higher, and get the max price that we can get. And then the buyer's intent is going to be, hey, can we negotiate down that price to meet at market value, at appraisal value instead of market value? Or can we get them to meet in the middle or something so that we can get a lower price? So that's all going to be a case-by-case scenario, and it's going to be dependent on, as a seller, do I have one offer on hand? Do I have 5 to 9 offers on hand? Then I can be more aggressive or less aggressive towards that buyer. If I'm a buyer, on the other hand, am I competing with one offer? Am I competing with 10 offers? Where do I stand to be able to negotiate, right? So understanding that is key. Are we capable of, one, if you're on the buyer side, understand where does your agent feel this home is going to appraise at? And then on the seller side, the same thing. Let the other party know that, hey, this is probably going to appraise under what it's sold for. Is there going to be an issue if we go pending later down the line? These are things you want to clear up, but things that can be done when the home is not technically undervalued. We got to change this on here, but basically the comp appraisal comes out lower than the purchase price. So one thing that we can do is a buyer can typically ask a seller to see if they'll be able to match the appraisal price. That's an option. The second is, which is the most common in our area lately, is the buyer understands and knows the difference in the appraisal price to purchase price, and is willing to pay that cash above the down payment that's needed to meet and match that purchase price. The third is to negotiate and see if they can somehow meet in the middle or even cancel the contract. So these are a few things that can be done. We're going to make a more detailed video on helping to understand what this is as well, but just wanted to make a quick breakdown of this video so that we have this. That's pretty much it. And thanks for watching Franco Mobile Homes. Like and subscribe our stuff if you can, please.